Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So during the previous episode we failed in what we wanted to achieve in this series, and my question for you guys was, what should we do with the series? Should we just scrap it, or should we continue? What exactly do you want me to do? And basically everyone said that, hey, let's just get a new seed, start on a new map, and you can just keep playing. We will see how far we can get before the next big patch or release. There has been a patch like yesterday or 2 days ago, very recently, that changed a few things, so we can test that. And I'll just basically continue this series. I won't start a new series for this reload. I'll just go with the same god and we'll just see how it works. I already prepared the profile to make sure we get the god that we want. So it's gonna be Stribog again. And actually someone told me how to pronounce this in my language. So in Czech, this is Stribog. So yeah, I didn't know that god, but it sounds like it could be the Czech version. I trust that. So Stribog. Okay. Let's check the difficulty. And again, what I want to do is start with Gather and two... actually, wait. Wrong god. There. Now it should work. I want to start with the Gatherer. 2 children and the pantry and the gems. I think this combination, although it's quite vulnerable early, should have a pretty good start with the Gather. We'll be able to get resources pretty quickly, and when the children grow up, we will have a very early chance to get the strong classes, probably a hunter, Zherka, and then either a bandit or a healer, or we'll see. I'll probably avoid warriors. Let's try to go with bandits instead. We'll see about the third one. It would be nice to get witch, but I don't think you'll be able to get witch this early. Okay, so that's the starting setup. Let's move on. We'll make one of our children... Oh, here. Okay, so this is a warrior apprentice. So this is most likely, if we succeed, gonna be the bandit. Then we have hunter apprentice, and this is a human child. So this is why these two are starting with extra stats. Let's make the hunter our main character. So that's this one. And by the way, can I just pick... No. I can't choose the gender like for each one of them. It's either all male or female. I think they should just make it that you could choose like the gender for each character here. Like, why not? It would just make the start so much more like user-friendly, right? You'd have guaranteed male and female in the starting group, so decent chance to get children. It could partially solve the problem that sometimes in the early game you're just not getting children and it screws up the whole game. So give me a chance to pick a gender for each character individually. But enough talking, let's... I don't know, I like this picture. And the usual name. Start. Let's see if the loading time is still improving. Kind of doubt it. It's already decent. The game has to generate the whole map. That takes a while. Because with these settings, I'm playing on the largest maps. Right? The larger map, the more difficult the game is, the higher percentage you get. So I think the time isn't bad. Okay, again, we are skipping the story. And let's check what do we have around here. So as usual, by the way, let's check where we are. We are here, I think. I still want to test that start on one of the secondary islands. I was a little bit discouraged with the previous attempt, but I am gonna try again at some point and maybe try another island, not elves. They just seem too overpowered. It was recommended to me that I could try the dwarves, that it might be like more viable. But now I want to have like a normal game, just get a bit of confidence back, and then maybe learn a bit more about the game again. Then we can try the start on the second island again. We have new icons here. Opens up domination victory panel where you can check which victory requirements you meet. So to achieve domination victory, you must meet one requirement in each of these three categories. Conquer at least half of the faction settlement. Okay. Or friendly with at least 5 factions. Loyalty at 50 or higher. Okay. Have at least 20 followers. That shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, it's not easy, but shouldn't be that difficult. In each of these categories. Okay, so we have to do all of that. Have at least 5 different races. Human, elves, dwarves, goblins, orc, beasts, and demons. Beasts? Wow, I didn't know that there were beasts. Actually, I think I saw a rat. That wasn't a pet, that was just a character. So that counts as a beast, I guess. Have at least 6 buildings with skill level 4. Really? Are there... What is skill level 4? Does it mean like 6 buildings made out of like high tier materials? That's probably what it means. Have at least 6 characters on level 20. Yeah. It's actually not that difficult, just takes some time. This is not that difficult. For the like the proper domination, I think you won't go 1, 2, and here it doesn't really matter. Maybe this one is faster if you have the materials, but you will get naturally to level 20. Maybe this is like the easiest route for a proper warmonger. Let me check research about those buildings, if they added something. No. I thought that maybe they added another tiers of these buildings, but it's probably just about which materials we're gonna use. That's probably what they meant there. Anything new here? I don't see anything. And I don't see anything new here. There might be some changes that I don't see, but nothing's like really significant on the first glance. There's bug report. This is still not viable. This is just help. Okay. And we don't care about the world map, so let's use this option so we can see our own island. I like that. But I still would like to see the option to just zoom in and zoom out here on this view. I hate that I have to just move the camera around. I would much rather just zoom out and see the area around the starting location. Okay, enough talking. Let's start exploring. One more thing though. Let's check our gear. We have iron greatsword. I think I'm gonna keep it actually. Last time I gotten rid of it and maybe it was a bad idea. Here we will make sure that we get that hunter. This is the warrior apprentice, so this is gonna be hopefully the bandit. We're gonna give him the amber club, that's fine. This one, that's the normal child, so we'll see what he gets as his first level up. And we actually have 3 males and 1 female, so at least it's not just one gender. She doesn't have a weapon though. Maybe I'll just give her the mace. Yeah, now we have to find the location where it is at. Actually, wait, can she handle the sword? The sword is not that heavy. Yeah, she can handle the sword. How much damage is she gonna do? 4.5 with the 2-handed sword. Well, based on the damage, he's probably holding that thing or like the wrong end of the thing. She's gonna do more damage with this. Okay, whatever. Although if I give her the sword, I can give the club to the child. Okay, let's do it this way. And quickly let me check, just in case there is something important here. No. Does she have crafter and master gatherer? Brute force, brute force. What is this? Battle orders, gatherer. Nothing really that interesting. I think last time the hunter apprentice started with the, how is it called, the ghostly axe or something like that. I'd like to have that again, but no luck. Okay, enough talking. Let's move. Where is the closest forest? I don't see anything. There are some trees down here, but it's quite far. And there are more trees to the north. Let's go there. I want to see what's on this side. There's unknown resource. Next. Yeah. How long do we have before our children grow up? That's an important information. It's here, right? 42, that's nice. 33 and 34, that's not bad. Hopefully I'll be able to get them to level 4 before they grow up. Which way? Let's go this way. So far, not the resources that we want to start with. We have to find a decent area as quickly as possible. We only have enough food for 8 more days. There is some food here. Oh, great. This is not what we need. Yeah, this is the problem with this start, when we have 0 combat characters. .4, that's not that much damage. How fast are you? 0.5, I do 4 damage. Oh, they again have the swarm thingy. Six. It's this one again. So how much damage do we take? I probably have to do it this way. It's gonna be a lot of damage, but I'm hoping we are not dropping under under 30. Oh, this is bad. I didn't check the type of attack and it didn't quite work the way I hoped. But we didn't have like an option to really avoid damage. I just didn't want the child to take that much. Let's run away from the spider. There's some fish. There's wood. We can just stay here and gather some resources. Speaking about gathering resources. 72. Just not enough. Damn it. This could be a village. Not the best one, but I mean, we would have wood, we would have something to eat, and we would have one tier 2 material. Now let's just set up a camp. I'm gonna wait here for a bit. Yeah, get the food, make sure we don't die. Ten more turns. Should I start moving? Okay, let's go. I also don't want to waste too much time. Oh, hey. This is still a very basic starting location, but I mean, it has everything that we want. I could go here in case there are some resources on these tiles. I could go here as well, but it's not gonna change anything. I could settle here. One, two. One of these 3 tiles. Make sure that everything stays in the range. Okay. Let's camp now. We are not getting enough points to get the grain in 1 turn, so may as well just ignore it and just get the wood. That's a bad timing. We needed like 2 or 3 more turns before the night to see more. So how far was it? Here. Let's climb this hill just in case. There is iron, so if you settled... No, that's too far. And still, I don't really care about iron. I just hate the metals as a resource. Just too heavy. There we go. First level ups. So this is our gather. Gather needs perception. That's fine. And here, this one... That's the hunter, right? So we don't care about wisdom or intelligence. But, I mean, strength. Hunter is most likely going to be a part of every expedition, so the extra strength is useful. Not what I would pick, but it will do. As long as we are not getting strength every time, it should be okay. Oh, hey, so there is something. What do you think, guys? Here? Malachite. Food. That's in range. Yeah, sounds good. Although first, what we need is to get enough wood for, how's it called? For the idol. Speaking about idol, let me check crafting. Can't we make an idol from gems? We can, right? So we have access to malachite. There would be extra visibility. Should I do it? This is a nice bonus. I'm surprised that we have only one option, that there isn't like one more. Okay, let's try. Let's research the gems. We'll have to research them as soon as possible anyway. And now I could just sit here. Well, we are there already. I thought we are on this tile. Let's check the gathering. How long is the gathering? And we get 10. Actually, we get a stack of 10, so that's quite a large stack. 6, that's 4 turns. 8 turns. Meanwhile, we could get some of the wood. How much food do we have? 11 turns. And that's okay, I think. Okay, let's do it. Come on, go away. At least we got the experience. So, this is the normal child. If I want to get Sherka, I need wisdom, not intelligence. This one... Oh, wait, this one gets wisdom, so this is gonna be our Sherka. That's 5 intelligence already. Let's forget about the bandit. This is supposed to be like a warrior apprentice, but you can make anything from him, right? Being warrior apprentice doesn't mean that he can't become a Jerka in the end. Okay, so let's go wisdom here. And if I go intelligence, we should be able, might be able to get a healer. Or I could just go strength and try the bandit. I think I would rather get like a hunter, Jerka, healer than hunter, Jerka, and risk going for bandit that we don't get and instead end up with a warrior. I think the int is better. Yep, let's do it this way. How much food do we have? 7 turns. Wait, why am I gathering wood when we don't need it for the idol anymore? Oops, let's go for food, of course. Leave. We can't really afford to investigate any of these things. At least not for now. There we go. 4 more turns, then we can start building. What is this? That's a problem. Oh, rats can be pretty nasty. Look at that thing. And again, they have the strength of the swarm, so it's gonna just get worse. 7.8. Think how much damage I'll be able to do. This is... It depends on the positioning. Mm, 16 damage. You have 23 hit points. Right now, there will be 8, 16, I mean 8, 6, 14 damage. And 4, that's 18 damage. We have to do 23. Not good enough. We need the cleave to hit something. And I need this child here. How did that thing get 16 damage? Okay, I can't fight that. I just have to... Well, that didn't do anything. And we are getting experience. Actually, may just let those rats bite us every turn for 2 hit points. Keep getting experience. We can heal those hit points every turn. It's probably what's gonna happen. Those rats are not going away. How are we doing? Gathering. 3 more turns. That's gonna be a long turns. Fight. Begin. Confirm. Take a little bit of damage. Get the experience point. Actually, this is not bad. As long as it's just like 1 pack of rats. We are fine. I'll take the experience in exchange for a few hit points every turn. Let me see. Are we healing those hit points? Yeah, we are. Okay, I'll take that. Almost feels like cheating, but it's not me like actively looking for rats to bite me, right? I can't do anything about them. Now they're moving away. Never mind. I thought you would get some free experience. Okay, there's what we need. We have 5 turns worth of food. How expensive or how long is it gonna take to build that thing? Actually, wait, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be building here. I won't be able to get close enough to the granite. If I move to the granite, I'd lose the malachite. So let's move here. And this is gonna be the place. Set up camp. Oh, come on. I always forget that when I research a resource, I get 1 stack of that resource for free. So, because I've started 4 turns ago, I forget this every single time. Confirm. So who's our best crafter? Our gather. 6, 4. Oh, that's not too bad. And we definitely want to focus on the food. Wait, we can get it in 2 turns like this. Okay, so using the second child here. It doesn't feel it better. Next, there's another level up. So this is gonna be, that's supposed to be the hunter. So what do we want to give him? I don't want to give him battle orders. He wants to be on the battlefield. Although, actually, battle orders are not that bad. Because it works in all types of challenges, right? We want to have the hunter on the battlefield in red challenges, but he can be a pretty good support for the other challenges, and this increases shielding by 2 to 2 characters, and you can target like the same character, or to 2 cards, I should say. You can target like 2 cards of the same character, so for that one character it's +4, and it's only level 1. The shielding increases pretty significantly as we level up the ability, so maybe I will take it. Hunter's Mark, that's the single target debuff. Yeah, I think I'll take the Battle Orders because it can target 2 cards. Confirm. How are we doing? 3 turns. Come on, guys. Keep working. There is another... Oh, that's the rats again. This time... Is it 2 or 3? No, it's 2 again. Next... Yep, that's the same thing. Let's just forfeit. Get the experience. This just feels like cheating. Well, technically, we have experienced a combat. Even though we lost it, we probably learned something from it. So I think it makes sense to get the experience. It just so really feels like cheating. Let's get the level ups. So of course our our gatherer gets crafting. Poison throwing dagger. We don't want that. Let's check the stats. I mean, I'm actually... Yeah, we don't want the yellow stats. We will just want perception, maybe some strength. Guess I'll go for crafting then. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's better than the dagger. And we could just use her as like a pseudo crafter. If I could avoid going for a full-time craftsman, I'm probably gonna avoid it. So yeah, okay, fine. And this is the normal child. So this is supposed to be a healer. I just don't like brute force. You know what? Let's go for a lucky sword. I will have to figure out what this ability does exactly. If there is somewhere way to find out, or if you guys know how exactly this works, please let me know in comments. I'm not sure if it's a mistake taking this ability or not, but let's do it. It should just increase the amount of events that we get in general, both good and bad. So yeah, sure, more events is more experience usually. Confirm. And there we go. Okay, so what do we have, or what do we need right now? And how quickly we can get it? Because the gathering bonus is pretty significant. So it should be quite effective now. Okay, this is ideal. The gatherer. Let me check our tools. What are we gonna be using now? So we can use gem for the gathering tools, which is gonna be 1.6, 151. Then we can get rituals, gathering. We're gonna need probably, well, maybe one of these for the rituals, but there's still just 2 rituals in the game, so don't really care about that. And this one, that's gathering carrying limit. Yeah, we're gonna need a few of these, I think, later. But for now, let's get, well, 4 of these. That means 24. That means almost 100 malachite. Okay, in that case, we are getting the food. 1, 2, 3. Well, wait. You will get me some wood. We are pretty low on wood right now. And you'll go here. Then we're getting a stack every 2 turns, and when we get enough, we can send these 3 to make that crafting tool. When they are done, they will return the malachite harvesting, and we'll have 2 people working on food and wood all the time. Once we are done with the gathering tools for everyone, it should be much faster. Then we're gonna check the terrain artifact, see what we get from that. It can be anything, it's always random. I just hope it's tier 2 material that we don't have, so something other than malachite. I think ideal would be... What would be ideal? I think leather would be nice. Leather or wood. I think that's usually the best option. Or maybe stone. We haven't done stone before, so we could check some other... or some things that we haven't seen last time. And what I want to do this time, there was a change to shields. Can we see it? No, we can't see shield stats, but I was told that they changed shields. So I think I will try shields just to see how they work. That's probably going to be like one of the goals for the series, to test or to compare someone who's using a shield and a one-handed weapon with someone who's using a two-hander. Let's try that. And we can also try like casters with shields, if that's worth it, or if you want a caster with a two-handed caster weapon. And by casters I mean characters specialized in the yellow and purple challenges. We can test all of that. Okay, fine, but it's gonna be next time, or we're gonna start working on that next time. I think we have done enough today. We are set up, so next time we start gathering and crafting. And yeah, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.